Are you looking for more Supermod content? Come join us on Patreon. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. For just $5 a month, you can get access to YouTube ad-free shows, all Supermod updates, all Supermod spreadsheets. All of our shows are released early. There are bonus episodes and much more. Don't waste another minute, everybody. Head on over to Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Listen up, Supermod fans. Chicagoland Games Dice Dojo is the spot for tabletop gamers to enjoy their hobby through great products and even better events. Dice Dojo has the best variety of board games, RPGs, miniature games, and trading card games like Magic and Pokemon in the city. Check out their many events, including dozens of tournaments and their famous free board game night on Wednesdays. Check out their website at chicagolandgames.com or find them on Facebook at Chicagoland Games. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is the New Year series. That's right, all month long. For the month of January, it will be nothing but the World Wrestling Federation. We have dove in, and we're trying to get into the meat of the WWF and seeing how far we can get in 1 month in the WWF save. There is a lot going on. There are television shows, several of them. There are 5 television shows right off the bat, and then there's an additional 5 television shows, including the monthly shows filmed across the country for different regional sports networks, and also for NBC with Saturday night's main event. So we have a lot going on in the WWF here, including a daily live event tour, which in real life actually went to 3 different towns per day. And we only cover one of those towns. So, technically on this day, Friday of the day before Saturday night's main event, technically the WWF was off, okay? At least that's what Cage Match is showing me and everything else. We are going to go ahead and run a show, and we're going to make up for one of those missed 3 shows per night. So, missed 2 out of 3, I should say. And the WWF actually, a few days before, ran a show at the Milwaukee MECCA. So we are going to run the Milwaukee MECCA with as close to possible of their actual card, and we're just doing it on the Friday, which was a day off, instead of, I think it was on a Tuesday or perhaps even a Wednesday. So we're going to try to make it up here, everybody. So we are at the Milwaukee MECCA this evening. Obviously, we're not going to be on television, so we can go ahead and save this selection. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our card. There was only a few matches listed on this card. So there was only Davis and Ware, Johnny V and Brutus Beefcake, and Hercules and Billy Jack Haynes. We've added in the other matches, and they are written down there with an asterisk. So let's go ahead and let's run down our card here, everybody. In our opener, we are going to have Tony Rocco versus Tiger Mask. And it is going to be for the WWF World Junior Heavyweight title. I told you we're going to sneak a title match in there every so often, and here's where we're going to sneak one in. Estrada and Rodz, that's Jose Estrada and Johnny Rodz, are going to face the team of Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele. Yes, Junkyard Dog and George Steele actually did tag up on house shows. We're going to see Danny Davis versus Koko Ware as they continue their feud. Rip Oliver, who we just signed as semi-enhancement talent, is going to face the back-in-action Hillbilly Jim. We're once again going to see the feud between Johnny V and Brutus Beefcake continue. We're going to see the mighty Hercules against Billy Jack Haynes in a chain match. This one was actually the main event of that real Milwaukee MECCA show. We're going to see the new Dream Team versus the Rougeau brothers in the semi-main. And in our main event, everybody, we're going to see Butch Reed versus Hulk Hogan for that World Heavyweight title. Let's get to booking. right after we go over the absent workers and backstage incidents. I messed up and forgot to do those. Sorry, everybody. I got excited. I am excited for this card. All right, nothing but the usuals are out. And our backstage instance here, Strongbow's obviously given some tips over to his protege, Mario Mancini. Very well. Patera is working with his charge of Al Navarro. Excellent. And Bob Orton Jr. has got himself in some trouble. But he's not. He's willing to put over Brutus Beefcake. So that's cool. We'll probably take advantage of that sooner than later. So we just gave our card a rundown, so we're going to go ahead and get booking here. So we have our 10-minute opener here, Tony Rocco, and he is going to face Tiger Mask. Tony Rocco was an excellent wrestler, and he would be used in the WWF, the NWA and the WWF as a junior heavyweight, and also he'd wrestle heavyweights too. Very, very talented. He's up there in age here, and at this point in his career, he's working for that independent promotion out of California known as California Championship Wrestling. They're in the game here, so that's why he is in the game. So we signed him as enhancement talent because he was actually doing enhancement for the WWF all the way up until 1986. So we brought him back here, everybody. All right, here is Tiger Mask. This one's probably going to get a low score, and it's not going to be based on, not going to be because of their talents in the ring. It's going to be because of popularity. Tiger Mask and Tony Rocco are just not that popular in the WWF. So 10-minute bout here, Tiger Mask is going to get the victory, and he's going to defend that World Junior Heavyweight crown. Tony Rocco is furious that he's going to lose the best junior heavyweight in the world. Well, looks like we're going to have a problem here with Tony Rocco, everybody. We signed the guy as enhancement. What the hell are we doing here? All right, let's find somebody else there. Boy, I was really hoping to use Tony Rocco because he can really go. That's a shame. Let's take a look here. I guess we could have Barry O do the job here. No, we were going to use Brady Boone. You know what? Brady Boone will actually work out better. And frankly, Brady Boone should be on this list here. And so should Bob Bradley. So we'll make that adjustment right now, right here and now. We'll remove both of them off this list. Bump everybody up and clean everything up. And there we go. We're good to go. Okay, so we'll use Brady Boone here. Sorry, everybody, if my voice is still off. I'm still battling this infection, and it's getting better, but I'm still battling it. So here we go. Brady Boone and Tiger Mask. And that's pretty disappointing with Tony Rocco. So there we go. This one's in the books. Boone versus Tiger Mask. Good. All right, Estrada and Rodz are going to face Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele. They're going to go 12 minutes here. Estrada and Rodz, I've said before, they were a great tag team. We'll see how Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele are as a team. And I actually find it pretty comical that these two actually teamed. All right, we're going to have JYD get the win here. And this one is booked. Just you see the picture there of Junkyard Dog and George Steele together? That's good stuff. All right, Danny Davis and Koko Ware. And they're going to go 12 minutes also. We're going to try our hardest here to get Danny Davis a win over Koko Ware. And there he is. There's Danny Davis. Here is Koko Ware. All right, let's see if we can get Davis a win. We'll try it. We're getting closer here. Hey! Koko Ware let Danny Davis get the win. I did have to go in and edit Danny Davis's popularity a little bit. It was ridiculously low. He was getting wins over Koko be Ware, so it needed to be more realistic. I will have him win by manager interference, give him an out. All right, there we go. That one's booked. I'm glad to see it. Rip Oliver and Hillbilly Jim are in action here. And Rip Oliver was used as enhancement talent for the WWF in 1986 and parts of 1987, so we brought him back. Rip Oliver is a good wrestler. I'm kind of surprised that he was doing enhancement matches for the WWF, but then again, they were probably paying very well. All right, here we go. Hillbilly Jim is going to get the win. And regular match here. And now they're telling me Hillbilly Jim can't go 12 minutes. Come on. He was doing like 30-minute main events with Hulk Hogan. We'll have to adjust that one. As a matter of fact, we'll bust out the trusty notepad right now and make that note. And just so you know, for all of you, when I make these adjustments in-game, I also make them in the regular database too. So when you get version 10, this will all be straightened out. All right, next we have Johnny V versus Brutus Beefcake. And Beefcake has been winning all of these matches for the most part. So we have to get Johnny V a win here just to keep the feud going. And here is Brutus Beefcake. And here we go. Johnny V is going to get the win. And we're going to have it by outside interference. He's managing his tag team later on, so he could definitely have one of his wrestlers accompany him to the ring and then help him get the victory here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So there we go. Johnny V gets the win. And I edited up the chain match, so it shouldn't hurt us. We should still be able to have the chain match without getting a penalty. I think. We'll see. All right, so here we go. And we have Hercules versus Haynes. And this one's going to go 16. And there we go. There's Hercules plugged in. Here's Billy Jack Haynes. And we're going to have Hercules get the win here. And it's going to be a tainted win. Nah, it doesn't need to be a tainted win because it's a brutal match. So we're going to book this one out. There we go. We don't have the penalty. Excellent. We got that one figured out, everybody, didn't we? All right, the new Dream Team. We're going to meet the Rougeau brothers here. They're going to go 18. Here's the new Dream Team. Ooh, made that mistake. Here are the Rougeau brothers. And we can auto-name this one. Let's see who's due for the win here. The new Dream Team is definitely due for the win. So we are going to have Dino Bravo. Yeah, that's fine. Dino Bravo will get the win. And he's going to get some help with Johnny V. Might set us up for some six-man tag action here, everybody. All right, and now our big main event. We're going to have them go 25. Reed versus Hogan. I usually bump this up to 30, but there's no reason to bump this one up to 30. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here, everybody. Here we go. Here is Butch Reed, and here is the Hulkster. All right. Hulkster, of course, is going to get the win here. It's going to be an epic, and these two should be able to put on a very good match here. So, here we go. All right, this one is about 7 minutes shorter than what we usually run, but that's just fine. No problem at all. We're going to go ahead and start this show, and let's see how things go. There we go. Tiger Mask gets the win, and of course, it gets awful. That's why I have gimmicks turned off, everybody. All right, 43. Only a 43 overall. That's pretty terrible. But Tiger Mask himself gets a 64, which is good. So, good deal. All right, rolling along here. Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele get the win here over Estrada and Rodz, and we get a 75 overall for the match, which is very good. Junkyard Dog's got high popularity, so his number is up. It's certainly not due to his in-ring performance, that's for sure. All right, good stuff. Got our typical knocks, poor selling, inconsistency, but that is expected. All right, up next here, we got Danny Davis and Koko Ware. And they get a 73 overall, and Danny Davis gets the win. So good stuff. All right, up next here, Oliver and Hillbilly Jim. And Hillbilly Jim gets the win here, everybody, by submission. So now we got to check Hillbilly Jim's finisher, because that's obviously screwed up now, too. All right, up next, Brutus Beefcake and Johnny V. And Brutus Beefcake drops the fall to Johnny V. Johnny V gets the win with that elbow drop pin that he uses. Good stuff. All right, up next here, Hercules and Billy Jack Haynes. They get a 79, which is a little surprising. Thought they'd get a little bit better of a score. And Billy Jack Haynes gets the win. Now, you know that this one in real life was most likely a bloody mess, because that's how chain matches went. All right, up next here, we got the new Dream Team and the Rougeau brothers. And the Rougeaus lose to the Dream Team here. The Dream Team get the win. Decent score on this one, 81 overall. I'll take it. What are the takeaways here? Inconsistency, not a good baby face, yada, yada, yada. Fair enough. All right, oh, big score here for the main event, everybody. Big score indeed. 96 overall, outstanding main event here. Looks like we have a sellout here of 15,000. So, good to go. All right, we're going to finish this one up. And we get a gain in popularity, of course. We're going to point out Hulk Hogan here. You know what? We're going to point out Junkyard Dog. Maybe the dog's making a comeback here. And we are also going to point out Butch Reed. All right, Hogan, great performance. Good performance. Good performance. We're going to make the speech. Hogan's pleased, Dog's pleased, and Reed is pleased. Here we go. We're heading back to the main screen here, everybody. We'll take a quick look at what's going on in the game world. We know our next upcoming card here is Saturday night's main event. And that's going to be a fun one to do, of course. And let's see how things are loading here. And it's still going to take a minute or two. All right. Let's check our incoming here. All right, Bull Payne is on. So that's Rick Gantner. That's another enhancement talent. We'll add him in. And we'll get him his appropriate picture and name. So here we go. NWA ran last night. Another really good card here. Koloff over Arn Anderson. Blanchard over Wahoo McDaniel. Yeah, this is it. I mean, this is realistic. This is how good they were doing. So just got the weird thing with the television stuff, but I don't know how to avoid that. Actually, I do. We dropped WFTY 50 from having events. All right, what else do we have going on here? Championship Wrestling from Florida. Garvin over Landell. Excellent. Bass over Scott Hall. It's a really good card. They got the horsepower down there, that's for sure. Rick Rude was on that card. Did you see that? So he's still not done yet with Crockett. All right, that's going to do it for us here, everybody. Thank you for tuning in as usual. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and give us... I'm sorry, let me repeat that. Hit that subscribe button and leave a message below. Let us know how you found the channel and what you think of it so far. For those of you looking for version 10 of the Supermod, it can be found only at patreon.com/PowerCast Network. It's only $5 a month, everybody. You get access to a lot. Give it a shot. For those of you looking for us on social media, you can find us on facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. You can also find us over on Reddit under the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.